My name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends. Hi everyone, welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. If the neighbor dog starts barking, that's what that sound is, so just be prepared. But if you like Snickers, you need to try this Snickers pie that I'm going to share the recipe with. So I'm going to start with 1 cup of chopped up Snickers, and you're going to need about 6 Snickers for the recipe and then 3 or 4 to garnish. So a couple of shareable packages, but I'm going to put that 1 cup in my saucepan along with 6 tablespoons of butter that I cubed up, and I want this to melt, and that's going to take, on a fairly low heat, it's going to take 3 or 4 minutes to do. So we'll show you what comes next with that. Our candy bars and our butter are melted down, and so now in our bowl we have some sugar wafers, and I took about 9 ounces of these and crushed them up pretty fine. And this is going to be what we make our crust out of. So I want to drizzle this over the top and then mix it in. And then we're going to press this into our pie plate. And we're using a disposable one because we're taking this to friends. And then we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And you'll need to have your other stuff ready, and I'll show you what that is for when this comes out, because you want it to still be warm when you add the rest of your ingredients. Oven's hot. Press this up the sides and down on the bottom. Have to work fairly fast because it's still pretty warm. In the oven it goes. While your crust is still hot, you want to take some dulce de leche and about a 1/2 cup and spread that over the top of this hot crust, because that will help it melt in. So it's basically a caramel sauce. Crust is really soft, so you're going to have to be really cautious when you do this. See, I already peeled it up some. Once we get this spread out, we're going to take some hot fudge sauce and drizzle it over the top, and then we're going to set this aside while we make the next layer. Hot fudge sauce. just going to use about half of this, so it's about 1/4 of a cup. We're going to reserve the other half to top it with. Okay, we'll set that aside and make our next layer. Forgot that was hot. So I have 8 ounces of cream cheese that I want to cream this with a cup of crunchy peanut butter. And 1 cup of powdered sugar. So I'll get those creamed together. Our peanut butter mixture is all creamed together, so there are no lumps other than from the peanuts themselves in the peanut butter. So now I'm going to take 1 cup of cold, heavy whipping cream, and I want to beat this to stiff peak with my electric mixer. I had to switch over to my other mixer because this one didn't have quite enough power to get done what I needed to do. So now that I have that done, I'm going to fold that cream into the peanut butter mixture. Once I get that done, I'm going to take that other cup of chopped up candy bar from the 6 candy bars total that I chopped, and I'm going to fold those in here as well. So I get this folded in, I'm ready to put this into my crust, and then I'll show you how I'm going to decorate it with the leftover ingredients. You can pretty much decorate your Snickers pie however you want, but I'm going to take the rest of that hot fudge that we have and drizzle that over it. Don't worry if you don't get all the way to the edge. And then those candy bars that we cut up, the extras we had, you can always overlap them a little bit around the edge. Go all the way around. All the way around the edge. You get the idea. Overlapping just a little bit. And then you can take the peanuts that you chopped up, kind of put those in the center. And you can always drizzle a little more chocolate in the center if you want to. But there you have our Snickers pie. Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.